for us that I
Oh,
did a
do
long
it.
time ago. Remember that?
Hey
It was
guys,
live.
do
You know
we?
what?
Do you have the intro handy? Play
Yeah,
our intro.
we
Play
don't
our
have
intro.
we don't have a guest tonight. And I remember making an intro for us a long time ago. I don't know how it is. It could be cheesy. It could be that
Back in the day, before she was a professional intro
is it this
creator.
one? Intro to the Fox intro. It might be this one. I don't know. Let me see. I want to try it. I want to
All
try it.
right, people, check it out.
Hold on. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Fox Den. I'm Gina Bankston, an intuitive paranormal investigator. As I am guided by my spirit animal, the fox, I am also known as Gina B, the Parafox. Joining me is my lovely Canadian co-host, Darlene Hill, also known as Mama D. She is a Reiki master and an intuitive oracle card reader. She sends her love, guidance, and healing to you on the wings of a butterfly. We bring you guests with a vast variety of subjects weekly to entertain you, help you, and guide you in this crazy world we all live in. The Fox Den is live on Facebook and YouTube every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and all we ask is that you enjoy the show, share the show, especially if you know someone that our guest can help. Please subscribe to the Fox Den with Gina B and Mama D and hit that notification button so you never miss a show. Welcome and enjoy. Oh, what cheese fest that was.
So good.
That's an old one. I mean, that's old movie making.
Yeah, but it's still the same. It's still good.
Why, thank you,
I
but it's
mean, you still do what you do, and I still do what I do.
that's
It's
right. We
just,
still do those things.
we
What
just have a
more?
little bit. We have a little bit extra oomph. Sorry if y'all hear barking in the background, but some poor unsuspecting fool is walking down the street in front of Coco's house, so she's not happy about it.
Okay. Yeah. So it's been a minute since we've been on here,
A
and
minute and a half.
right, because I think since May, I have been doing so much stuff. Like I have, when people say they're on those roller coasters, I have been on the mega roller coaster of all roller coasters on the fucking planet.
I've been riding Godzilla's back.
Right? It's just been crazy. So it was been. I have so many pictures that I stuffed on this broadcast here, right? And it started with these are no, those are ads. It started with Penhurst Paracon and going from Penhurst Paracon and on. So from May, getting ready for the show in May. So we kind of like were putting shows off because we were getting ready
Yep.
for Penhurst, right? So these were all the people that we had at Penhurst, right? So we had Kindred Spirits, Mountain Monster Men, Destination Fear, Chris Williams from the Ghost Hunters, all the Ghost Hunters, and more. We had Jack Osborne, uh, Rachel, Rachel Stratton, and Brian Murray, and Rochelle. I'm sorry. And she gets so mad at me when I do anything wrong. And Bridget Marquette. And then it was just like, to get ready for Penhurst itself, let alone building, I can't, my mouse is not cooperating. Besides building all the equipment, and
Mhm.
Bob was like a machine. He was down there like every single day.
She
Work,
got chained in the dungeon. Okay, guys, don't.
no, at
It wasn't just
Penhurst.
down there. She was
Besides being down there building equipment, I mean, at Penhurst doing stuff. We were doing stuff at Penhurst till the last minute. We were
oh yeah,
working on Penhurst where we had the VIP party. It was cleared out that week. That day was getting the final touches on clearing
mhm,
the building out. In an
yeah.
abandoned, dilapidated building covered, like a foot deep of stuff, and cleaned and cleared and shoveled out and washed and and then made into a home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just insane,
Well,
insane.
you guys never do anything half-assed. When you say you're going to be involved in putting something on, and I mean, I'm up here, guys. You know me. I'm up in Canada. I don't get to go down and be there, but I see all the craziness that they do. They do not do anything half-assed. They are like in it 100%. If you ask Gina and Bob to do something in one of your events and they're fully involved in it, psh, move, tackle it.
Right? And then it was like, so this was like, there's a couple of pictures in there of I mean, these are our friends and peeps and all the fun that we had and some of the people coming. Now this top one here, this top middle picture, that is inside Devon Building. Now Devon Building was always like dilapidated like the rest of the buildings, but now it has painted floors, it has painted walls, it has painted ceilings, it has freaking lights that work in Devon, right? I mean, seriously. And then see, now these pictures are not in order, obviously, but at the Penhurst Paracon, now you can see on the right side here, all those people in the lines. Now, if you look at this in a zigzag pattern, so it goes down, it goes across, and then you see way in the background, it goes down. That right there, that blue tent in the front of that, that was
Mhm.
Destination Fear. There were thousands in that line alone just to see Destination Fear. That's insanity, you know? I mean, and there they are. So they were lined up to take pictures with people. So they waited all that time. And there's our friends. There's Steve and Pam and John and Chris and our peaches. Our peaches. There's some of our peaches right there on the bottom. We could not have done this without their help, without everybody's help. Rich helped us at the table, Rich and Angel, and the peaches were amazing. They helped with everything. They helped with ghost hunts. They helped with serving at the VIP parties. And here's some of our celebrities. This was one was in Devon and the other was at the VIP party right there. Those pictures.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's some other pictures just of us having some fun and just trying to keep our spirits up. Now look at the people. All right, this was one of the panels outside. So we had
That's freaking
panels at the
wild.
VIP party inside where they all spoke. So all the celebrities spoke, and then all the celebrities spoke outside as well. So like Jason couldn't believe how many people were under that tent, and that is just the people under the tent. There were people watching up above, there behind them and alongside of them is
Mhm, mhm.
guardrail, like the walkways up there.
You can still see them on the side of the tent. I'm
Yeah,
pointing like you can actually see my fingers, people. But you can see all these people on the side, the non-sitting ones. So,
right.
yeah.
There was over 4,000 people that came. So it was pretty amazing, and we just did so much work to set up to make everything all clean. Over here, me and Maggie Dunn, we went from years ago, like I think it was 5 or 7 years ago, something like that. We did a little picture with her and her doll, and we tried to recreate. She brought her doll, and we tried to recreate the picture, but we couldn't remember exactly the pose. We were
Okay.
close.
Okay.
We were close. That's when I had my broken foot, the first one. But that's some of the investigating pictures and Jack Osborne signing some stuff and me and Megan. And that was the first trip for our board, our hands off digital Ouija board that we made. So that's up there. And again, this is the room that we were working on. Up until 10 minutes before the event, we're bringing in tables and chairs still. Setting
Yeah.
up food and setting up all the drinks and everything for all the guests at the VIP, and it worked. But man, between our crew, between the Peaches, their crew, um, we just pulled off amazing feats. I mean, just it. I could cry.
It is a community. The people that you surround yourself with are in a community of amazing people.
Yeah, it was just amazing. And then this one girl. So this is one of the boxes that I made to sell,
All
and
right.
a girl bought it, and she went over to Destination Fair, waited in that line, and she got them all to sign it,
Oh,
and she
how
had to bring it
nice.
back over to me to show me. I was like, what a great idea! And there's
Okay.
Tammy. Tammy helped too. She came to help, and she was helping with some ghost hunts. And there's down in the middle there on the bottom, that's April, and then Beth. Beth was an amazing helper. And then just there was some people there that go to events to help entertain people while they wait in lines. That's what
Yeah.
the big people are there, and they
Okay.
had other things as well. So it was
Oh,
really
nice.
cool. And there's my peaches. I
The
freaking love
beaches.
these guys. Yes. Oh my God, they are amazing, amazing, amazing people. Couldn't have done this without them. This was some of the panels at the VIP. So, it was Adam, Amy, and Jack, and then Destination Fear. And then Adam and Amy talking outside, Destination Fear when they talked outside. And Destination Fear too. They found out that they got canceled while they were there, so they made a
Oh, wow.
few cool videos on their page about we're canceled, and they have like 3,000 people in line waiting to see them. You know,
Too.
and they were like, "I'm talking to you, Travel Channel." It was so funny, but they had a lot of, I mean, just so much people. And there's the Mountain Monster Man. Those guys are like just so down to earth, so great. You
They
know,
look like a bunch of big snuggly teddy bears.
yeah, they are. They are. They're great, great people. Just a lot of fun. You know,
Mhm.
awesome people. And then again, those were all from the VIP party and stuff. And you know, it wasn't like we didn't have a 4-course meal or anything like that. We just got together. They talk in the panel. People got to, you know, go up to them in person. This was them in the building. This was the first day of the event where they were inside Devon, and the second day they were outside under the tent. So that was Jack Osborne, if you didn't know. And then we had a few, you know, like Corey came, and you know, there's Chris Williams and Sherry, and it was just we just had so much fun. You know, everyone is just so great. This was the cleanup pictures. This is what I was getting at. So these buildings were a mess. Right now, that is Quaker. Quaker is
Mm.
now open. You know, Quaker's never been open for the years that Penhurst has been able to be hunted and people going through. Quaker's never been open, you know, and now it is due to, you know, doing things like this, having the events, having their ghost hunts, all the things that help them to pay for all this maintenance.
Look, 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 there are my legs.
There's your legs. Yep. Two pictures of your legs. And there's just some more. This was like the setup and the setup outside. And did you see the wet floors on the top one there?
Yep.
It's that assembly hall. That was that last day, you know, and the party was that night. And now I moved to the bash. So I'm gonna go up to take that one off. So I went right from Penhurst Paracon, and before Penhurst Paracon, my dad was sick. And I knew it, you know, like I went up and I seen him and stuff, but he was talking. He was sitting up talking, and he had fallen, and they found 5 tumors in his brain.
Damn.
They said, well, we should be able to get rid of those with radiation. And then it was, but then we're going to do a biopsy. And then then they found out that they were blastomas. And then the biopsy that they did created some kind of an air pocket in his skull, which gave him stroke like symptoms. So then he moved aside. And so it made him really miserable, you know. But it still was at the point where before the Penhurst Paragon, thought he had 5 to 7 months, not 7 to 9 months, you know, somewhere around there. So I come home from the Paracon, which was, you know, 4 days straight, no sleep, running around in the heat. My legs were swollen like this. It was just,
Yeah.
I was like, my eyes were bleeding. I was so tired to find out I had to go from Pennsylvania to Massachusetts because my dad was that bad.
Yeah.
So I drove, and I was in not great shape driving, you know. And by the time, and I was kind of doing this, by the time I got up there, like nodding, like, oh my God. So I couldn't even see him because that was a Monday, right? So I couldn't even see him that Monday. I said, I'll just go tomorrow because I just can't keep my eyes open, you know?
Yeah.
And thank God I did, because that's the day that he passed. We were all there in the morning. I think he knew we were all there, even though he was sleeping. I think he knew that we were all there. And so it was like, ugh, it was so sad, you know, but he waited for us to go to lunch, and then we got a call saying, get back here, he's on his last breath. And none of us made it back in time. And I think he wanted us to see him have his last breath, you know. But this was my dad. And then it was from that, go right into, I had to make all those boards, 3 huge storyboards and picture boards. And, you know, I'm like, it was just go. And then the wake and the funeral, and my daughter was away, so we waited for her to come back.
Yeah.
You know, before the wake and the funeral. And then right from that, I went right to my grandson's 5th birthday party, you know, and it's like, and then I had to go home, and I'm just like reeling this whole time. Oh, before that too, my tooth fell out. I had had a root canal done at Aspen Dental. Don't ever go to Aspen Dental. So where my gold teeth fell out.
Okay.
Over here. Hold on. Nope, not this. Not that. This. Right? Boom. There's my tooth.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, are you kidding me? So that was right beforehand. And I couldn't find a dentist to put the freaking thing back in. So, I finally find someone to put it back in $1 million later. But put it back in. And the one underneath, I had to have a cap on, crown.
Okay.
So, what the heck? $1,000 right there, But it was back and forth. But he did, get the thing back in there, for the event, everything else too that's been going on. And then I was like, okay, so by the time I am like running,
Mm-hmm.
the birthday party, getting back here, start building again because now we got to get ready for the bash. And my niece's wedding. I got to decorate my niece's wedding too. So all this stuff. We did this arch, we did all this beautiful flowers all over the table. We had a memorial table. We had freaking flowers everywhere, lights everywhere. I mean, it was like insane. So it was like rush to decorate for this wedding too. So it's like everything. I have been doing everything. Then back home again, build to go to Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. Oh, and then we went to the mine. We investigated a mine with our friends too. And but then we went to the bash, and the bash was this. Okay, this was Christmas in July, the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, in the Wyndham Hotel. They have this every year. This was their 6th event. So this is just some fun pictures with peeps. So you got Rochelle and Brian in the middle. They were Aaron Sagers, and then there's Cody and Satori. And they use our geophone on TV to do their ABC thing. They use their geophone.
Okay.
So, we have our board. The board right there. That's what Aaron was so impressed with that board. He wants to actually manage us about the board, which is kind of a cool thing.
I think that's an amazing idea.
Yeah, and Batman was there, so I did. I threw in the Batmobile in there, and some child that I think it was Pam's grandson, maybe, who actually got the ride this year in the Batmobile.
Oh, cool.
Which was awesome. And toys. So there were 3 different charities going on at the bash. There was Dana's toys, that people were donating toys for Dana's toy cause there. I can't remember the name of it. Sorry. And then there was Batman's cause for the kids, and then the Wounded Warrior Project, which they raised over $20,000 for. So that was pretty amazing. And then there we did some paramedia panel. So I was on that panel representing us, Mama D. And,
Okay.
And
Now I got to ask a question. I saw this middle picture where it said best speaker on the panel. I saw that on Facebook. Now, can you explain to everybody who the best speaker on the panel is?
Roscoe, the dog. That's Taryn's dog, Roscoe. He was in the audience, and he just wanted to come up and see Taryn so bad. So she just grabbed the chair and put him up there, and he stayed. And then, of course, there was all the pictures, and Kenny Biddle and Taryn have some great pictures of them and Roscoe. But I had to, me and my make the.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's like, hello.
Yeah. So now it's like, okay, so the bash is done. What the heck? I'm trying to catch up on all our shows. That's
that's like,
yeah.
And we just sort of put everything off and relax this show so that you could take care of what you needed to take care of.
Right. But now look at this. Look at how far. Okay, this is this girl here, Javiani. We've had her on the show before. She's coming up. She's got a new book to add to this series. All right, I've read majority of that already. We got Max Furyk coming up. I thought this was a little book. This is a big book, and I don't even know if this is the book we're actually going to be talking about. And I have all these other things. I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to catch up with all this stuff?
But I will. Only at a time.
I will.
One show at a time.
Oh, and poor Colette, I am praying for you. I'm definitely praying for you. I saw your post today. Hi, Tammy. I love you too. Yep, and Tammy was a big help. She helped with all the ghost hunts, and Jack was a nice yes, and introduced her to everybody. Hey, there you go. And there's Bob.
There you go. There's our handsome.
I busted his ass.
For my sexy little boy.
I mean, honest to God, this guy, hands down, holy hell, worked his ass off for all these events to build for Penhurst. to clean Penhurst way he did. I did one day and I was wiped. And he went
Yeah.
every freaking day, all day, shoveling that stuff and lugging and clearing and washing and everything. And so then now it's bulwark.
Yeah.
We're not young. You know what I mean? We're not young. I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Well, it's like I said earlier when we were talking before we came on the show. You guys, I mean, when you put your hearts into something, you put your hearts into something. But you are what I call the front man. Okay, you talk about everything. You can demonstrate everything. But Bob is the brawn. He's got not that you're weak by any chance, but Bob's got all the muscle and he works that. But he also puts all these amazing things together, these amazing gadgets together, and it's like,
yep. And he comes up with the most brilliant thing.
Yeah.
Which way to go? That right there. It's opposite world. All right, that right there, that's that box. That's our hands-off digital spirit board. The spirits actually move it. It's not a Ouija board that you.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But it took a brain, and so it just goes to prove.
We're sitting there. Yeah, we're watching some mindless TV something, and he goes, "Stands up, I got it," and I'm like.
Okay. He's not just pretty on the inside. He's got brain in that box.
He's like, I gotta go, and I'm like, okay. You had to go break it down and figure it out.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that he had an idea about something, and I was like, okay, I'm afraid. But come on, look at this. So I believe that if anybody wants this done, I think I happen to agree that instead of selling it, because it's expensive to make and it's going to be like a couple of grand to buy it. So, hey, bring you guys down, pay for you to have to come down and show it off and work it out. I agree. You do need a manager for that. And since I'm not down there, we'll let that young man do it for me.
Yeah,
I'll have to take my 2% cut on that one.
Yeah, we'll figure that one out.
Yeah.
See what we're gonna do with that. How that whole thing will work out. But he's gonna make that even better, because that's our first one, that's our prototype. We still got to put through all the paces, but here's the thing: people use Ouija boards. One, they get so anxious and anxiety filled. Either I love them or I will never touch them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so here we go. You don't need to touch this one. There is no planchette. There is no human interaction with it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Put it down in a controlled environment because it doesn't like heat. There's a few things that we're learning about it. So in a controlled environment, and let the spirits go and talk to it. And the thing is all our other equipment, the spirits have no problem going and touching and talking. And using. So why not this? Right?
Why not? It's just another. It's another tool and another. It's another amazing tool in the toolbox.
Right. And it's got letters and numbers. So, maybe we can get a name. We can get a date. We can get, instead of listening and them saying 7 and it's like 5 people are hearing 7, 17, what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
What do they say? And then you got to wait until the recorder. But if they're actually hitting a number, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like the potential is endless. How it could be,
Yeah. And it's something that, are there going to be glitches in it? Oh, there's glitches in everything. It's what life is. But I think this is a little bit more spot on because you give them the ability to, you give spirit the ability to touch the letter, build their own word, say their own numbers. Spirit's going to give you my phone number. You'll be like, okay, let's go, Mommy. But it's not something that I'm going to assume that there is the ability for people to have their own interference with it. But if you're showing people how to use it properly, then I don't see. I think I see, like you said, the potential for this is gonna just.
Yep.
But just remember, Bob, if you're still listening, if you ever forget my name, I will take my legs back.
I love it. Oh gosh, I do. I love it. So now we have to get ready for Para-Unity, and that's in November this year. And
okay, so you got a little bit of ways to go, so we're good.
Not that much time, really. Time flies like this. It was like 2 months. It was May was Penhurst. 2 months later, right? July is the bash, and now a couple months, it's November is Para-Unity. And then if we go to Sleepy Hollow too, because there's Sleepy Hollow that Chris Sanders is putting on, I don't know. I don't know if we can swing it actually, but we're gonna,
All right,
we're gonna
I'll
try.
say
I mean,
one
I've
step
always
at a
wanted
time.
to go there, and it sounds like fun. So I'd like to do that. Hi, Carmen. How are you? So it's been a day. You know.
Yeah, sounds like you've been lost up with you. And I just sort of sat back and took it easy. As y'all know, I lost my voice, and I was talking like I had bullfrog and so it's like, okay, I could time off, sure, no problem. I'll sit on my ass and get better, and yeah, so it's like, mentally, I worked mentally for Gina,
She
okay?
does really hard too.
I,
Really.
I was mental. But yeah, no, I mean, we all have things that we have to do, and it's things that we need to do. And this show is about us touching base, letting everybody know what you've been up to, what we've been up to in general. Athena has been, being super mom. She's taking care of her critters down there,
Yeah.
and she's in California, so she's trying, hopefully, finding a place to keep cool, because I have heard that it's been extremely hot down there.
Extremely hot down there.
So y'all make sure, Athena, you just keep cool, and we'll catch up and get back together,
Yeah, right. Once the kids go back to school and everything,
and things get back to normal in
yeah,
September.
things get back to normal. Kids go back to school. Things like that. But we need to we got to get the show back up and running,
Yeah.
and no more traumatic events is going to happen.
Yes,
Because
please. No.
I'm going to be bald.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. How many people agree with me that scissors have to be removed from the household of Gina and Bob? Because Gina, look, she had long ass hair, right? And now she just starts a little here, a
Yeah,
little there, a little
Chris,
here. She don't.
Chris, yeah, Chris George. He wanted me to go do a TV show with him tomorrow night in Staten Island. I'm like, yeah, my hair's short. I don't like it. It
Sorry,
was so
you
funny.
can't do it.
And he's like, you went, what he goes? He goes, you went like Joyce DeWitt short. And I said, not that short. I didn't do a pixie. But, like
It's short.
You did that though. When you went short, you were like,
Yeah, but it's my. She says you can also see your beautiful earrings. Very true.
yeah,
Very true.
that's true. That's true. I mean, it's like, it's healthy. You know what I mean? It's like I cut off all the crap. But this is what I do. When I get anxiety filled or anxious or worried, I cut my hair or I clean. And
I
either I
notice she
was away,
stays away from me then.
yeah, and I was away. So I wasn't able to clean my house. I cleaned some of my daughter's house, but you don't clean so much over
That's
there.
like,
But
Gina,
I,
come to
but
my
I
house.
did
I'll
it.
stress you out. You can clean it down.
Cut. And then now my house is filthy. So it's
That's okay. You got time before the next event to happen that you can clean. No more stressing. No
yeah,
more stress cutting.
I'll clean. Yeah,
Stress cleaning. Hi,
stress
Jojo.
now I'm home. I'll clean. I won't
There
cut.
we go.
No more cutting. So hopefully, I don't know. It might be just a smidge longer for para unity, and hopefully next year. I don't know, but it hasn't been this short in a long time. I think I did this once before with us. I think I remember having it this
Yeah.
short once.
I think we all go through those moments where we just have to make a change, and it's without realizing it. Like me, I needed that change 3 years ago. I cut my hair. Y'all know how long my hair is. It's down about here
Her
now.
hair's already so
But
long.
previously, it was the girls got covered because of the hair, length of hair. And then I was just like, I was in this funk that I just wanted. I needed to change. I needed to control something in my life when I couldn't control anything. So my control was cut my hair, and it was up to here. And now I swear to God, I'll never do that again. I got in so much
Because
trouble
I
from
always said to her,
so many
I
people.
don't want you to do that, but it looked amazing,
Yeah, but
and
see,
all the phases too.
yeah, but the thing is, with my hair, short hair, like I've got frizzy curly hair, but with short hair, if I don't take care of it, if I don't straighten it, if I don't style it, it look like shit. Now with long hair, if it look like shit, I throw in a ponytail, and I'm okay. There we go. See, it sort of sits right back up here. I just
Yep,
can't make
look
it
at
sit up
that.
like
That's
that.
amazing.
You
It's
know?
so thick and lush. I love it. I just
Yeah. Ashley says, I
like,
think most of us women do that. Yeah, we do.
yeah, what are you gonna do?
Exactly. And
But
another one of the reasons we're having this show tonight is it's sort of like a moment for us to talk about stuff that's going on out there. Now, most of you know that I am not part of the paranormal community. I don't investigate. I don't have all that. But I'm on the fringes and I watch the stuff that's going on. And paranormal unity, some people don't like that phrase, and some people, Gina's going to an event that's called paranormal unity, and unity amongst the people that you're with is what's important. You know, if you're going to have an argument with somebody you're with, then it's not being unified. It's not unity, whether it's paranormal, whatever you want to call it. But I'm sitting back here and I'm watching the BS that's going on in this community, and it's an
It's
amazing
beyond
community.
ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. That's why I made that post. You know, it's like every event there's going to be something going on,
Yeah,
some drama somewhere. You know, I don't want to know. Don't bring it to me unless it directly involves me somehow. If
yeah,
someone thinks that I wronged them or if I said something, I mean, Lord knows, come to my face. I'll tell it to your face. All right. If I have something to say about you, I will tell you. And
yeah,
I trust me on that. I will. All right. But I, honest to God, don't have a problem really with anybody in the community. And the ones I do, I stay away from. You know what I mean? The ones that have problems with me, actually, because I don't really even have problems with them. They have problems with me. And it's like, okay, well, then see ya. You know,
yeah, exactly. I mean,
you don't
what's
want to
what's
knock
the
it out.
it?
However, it's just like, this group will get along great. This group will get along great, but the twine, no,
Mm-mm.
you
Yeah,
know. And then they expect everyone in this group to hate the one in this group because you're
yep,
in this group. No, I'm not going to do that. I love the people that I'm very close to dearly.
yeah.
But if they're having a problem with someone, hey, you know what? Yeah,
That's your
I will
problem,
stand.
not
I will
mine.
stand. Yeah, but I mean, I will stand with my friend. I will listen to you. I'll
Exactly, Carmen. And actually, it's not even like high school. Okay, my mouse just
too
died.
much drama.
It's
Like,
it's
yeah,
not like high school. It's even worse than high
it's
school.
worse.
It's
It's
like
middle school.
sandbox rules.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm sitting here watching this stuff, and it's like, dudes, it is everybody's sandbox. Y'all just get along, and I know I'm the perky one who finds needs to have everybody get along. But excuse my language. Here we go. We're gonna have a swear jar. Get shut the fuck up. Get the fuck on with your life. Facebook's gonna have a temper tantrum, and just be 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 yourself. Be true to yourself, and that's all that you can do.
right.
And if you can't, if you don't, if I didn't like Gina, I'd be like, Gina, I'm sorry, show's over, bye. I'd be like, gone. And she wouldn't be happy, but she would respect me that I was honest enough with her. And that's what you need to do. It's you don't have to get along. Just freaking bloody well respect each other. We're
Right.
all humans.
Right.
No one is
And
able
then
to
if you
say
got, and
someone
also
can't
it's
be around this person. If you want to be around that person, then be it. Yeah,
yeah, I
exactly.
mean, that's the thing. Okay. Um. Oh shit! No, I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, if you got the problem with the person though, it's face to face. It's a
Yes.
private matter. All right. You take that person aside, or their team, or the team and the team. I don't know. Go duke it out in the freaking outside.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like don't
But
be telling
not
Gina that
not
Gina,
on
don't be Mom
Facebook.
D.
Not
Just tell
yeah.
Mom D you don't like her.
Yeah. Don't drag other people into your drama. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Just don't do
Okay?
it.
Don't
Yeah.
act like children. Just and the thing is, even children don't act like children. You know, don't act like rabbit beasts. Rumors are ugly, and karma comes back. Oh yes, it does.
Yeah,
And
I
when
know.
she
I know.
gets
If
you
I
in
did
the
half the
butt,
things
she
that
gets you
people
in the
think
butt.
I did or said I did, I mean, wow.
And that's the thing. If somebody says, "Well, you know what? Gina said that Mama D is," da, 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 da. If Gina says Mama D's anything, you know it's true, right? Now, Gina says Mama D's after her boyfriend's legs. It's true. You know, I'm not gonna lie it.
There's
Just
some
don't tell my
sexy legs.
husband about that.
Can't blame me on that one,
There
but
you
they're
go.
mine.
But the thing, I can borrow them. I
Okay.
get silent.
Okay.
But I mean, the thing is that we don't have to get along. But what we do have to do is respect each other. And I don't care whether you like me, you don't like me, you don't like Gina, you don't like tough.
Right.
Have respect for each other.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm
They get
sorry.
the God status,
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like they
I'm
think
sorry.
that
As
everybody else.
there was somebody who once said that so and so is. This is before I was on with Gina. That this person was like a superstar and it was like world famous. I was like, they were like talking to me about this person. I was like, dude, they're not world famous. They're not a superstar. They haven't been on the show with me yet. And that's how it works. If you're not on the show with me, you're not world famous. Because I'm the world. There you go.
That's right. That's right.
We are adults and we are 5 and wearing diapers. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Swear to God, I'm gonna throw this thing in the trash. I got a new mouse and keyboard, and I put in brand new batteries, and it's still not working. So Amazon, you're getting it back.
Oh boy. Yep. Piece of junk. Send it back. Probably got damaged in shipping.
There you go.
Yeah.
But it's like it's the thing is with everything in this, and it's not just the paranormal community. I watch it with the psychic community, the
Yeah.
healing community.
Yeah.
So and so's better than you, and this is better than you, and they charge $150. You only charge $80. Who's better? I don't give a flying frog's ass. Who's better?
The thing is, it's the people
Everybody's
that make
different.
that decision. It's
Yeah.
the person that makes the decision to get a reading from who they're comfortable with.
Exactly.
If you're not comfortable, as soon as you're face to face with someone and you're not comfortable, you turn your ass around and walk away and you find another one. You know who you should be comfortable with? Right here. Mama D.
Mhm.
But if you're not, she would respect that. You know what I mean? Because Mama D is pretty much for everybody. But there's always going to be that one person that, well, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
If you don't know, it's fine. I mean,
Okay.
there's always somebody down the street. And you know what? Here's the thing. A reputable reader, whether they're a psychic, a medium, or whatever, a reputable person will say, you know what? If you're not comfortable with me, I'll give you a list of names. Here's a
Mhm.
list of names. Go choose one of them.
Mhm.
Word of mouth is so much better than just going for a name. Okay. I mean, I've seen so many people out there that have big names, and there's very few people who have ever given me a reading that have been spot on. And it's not because I'm closed. Hello, everybody knows I'm open. But it's just I don't know, maybe spirit just doesn't want the people to know what I'm all about. I don't know, I don't care. But
Yeah.
if I get a reading for somebody and it's not spot on, I'm still going to pay you for it because I paid you before it even began. And I'm going to say thank you very much for the reading. Maybe it didn't hit at the moment, but I'll keep it. I'll keep it in my back pocket. Eventually,
Right, but yeah, I mean, you can't. You never know what's going to come up either. I mean, it could be pertaining to you right now. It could be pertaining to you in the next month or
yeah,
the next year. You don't know
exactly.
what it is. You
Yeah.
know.
And please do not go back to somebody once a month. I'm sorry. I will not do readings for people every month. I love y'all dearly, but you have to give your life a time to roll. You have to let the
Yeah,
messages that
yeah,
spirit shares with you, whether it's a
yeah,
psychic or a medium or whatever,
yeah,
spirit box. You got to give it time to work.
yeah. Yeah, it's not written in stone. It's a sight. It could be a warning. It could be a blessing. It could be a curse. You know what I mean? But you want it to
Give it time to
change
roll.
it. You know what I mean? You can change it or you can let it happen. You know what I mean? Or you can manifest it to happen. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, well, I've been working. All right, in case in point, someone pulls a card or something, and it's all about changing your future. Change is good, right?
Mhm.
And then, you start saying, well, I've been thinking about changing careers and I've been thinking about maybe opening my own business and blah, blah, blah. So that spark was already there, right?
Yeah.
This is just a little boost that the universe is saying, yeah, this could be the time for you to do that. You actually have to do that footwork. So you could do the footwork to either make it happen
Yeah.
or to not. If there was a thing warning you, like about maybe a relationship, and like there could be friction in a relationship, or there could be friction at your work, and you want to stay at your work, but there's friction there. So there's your warning. That means, okay, maybe there's someone that I need to talk to. You probably know who it is. You probably know who's got a problem with you, and it's time to face that. You know what I mean? So that's the things, what you do with the messages you get from these cards. They'll mean more to you than they do to us. We'll tell you what we see,
It
but
may not make a lick of sense to me or to Gina, the card that we draw for you. But to you, it'll be like, aha. It's an aha moment. We're not reading for ourselves, we're reading for you. So the people who are reading, who are sharing their spirit messages, are not doing it for themselves. They're
that's
doing
yeah,
it
that's
because
a great
that's
point.
what they're getting.
Yeah,
And yes, the
that's a good
future
point.
can change based on your actions. If
Right.
I tell you you're going to go outside, you're going to turn left, you're going to get hit by a car. What are you going to do? You're going to go outside my house. You're going to turn right. God damn, you've made that change. It's
Right.
it's it's like there's a stop sign at the edge of the street. You just have to decide which way you want to go with it.
Yeah. And Mama D is available for readings, just so you know. And
Yeah.
she's amazing. She's amazing, and
Thank you,
she's
Father.
so she's just puts her heart and soul and everything into it. So if you haven't gotten a reading from Mama, you really should get in touch with her.
Thank you.
How would they do that? Message you?
You send me a message on Facebook, and that's how it starts. And I can either do it. Actually, I don't have. It'd be awesome. I'd be pleased. I can either do a Facebook Live chit chat, and I can do it by phone. Hey,
Hey,
you want me to get it?
I sent I sent I sent you a link, Mary Jane. If you wanted to pull some cards, let's see. Ghost detectives, Rich, Arnie, ghost detectives. Um, yes, didn't I send you a link?
She thought about it.
Mary Jane, I did. I sent you a link.
Unless she's saying for me to put my link in there.
Oh, a link for Mama D. Oh, you've been here. Oh, well, I didn't know you didn't like make yourself known that I saw.
She's not. She's not.
So you
I
meant
meant, yeah, okay, I meant for
okay.
Mama. Okay.
I thought you meant I didn't send you the link for the show because when we pull cards, because we were thinking about maybe doing that in our second hour, pulling some cards for you guys, and Mary Jane is really good at that. She's got some cool decks too, so she's learning as well and doing really well. So we might just do that. I got a new deck right here that I really.
Yes, she goes. There she goes, making me jealous again. She got another damn new deck.
Well, you guys still have more decks than I do. I'm getting up there. I'm getting up there. I'm gonna give me a run for your money now. I mean, with the amount of decks. But this is a new one, and it's been calling me lately, and I really want to do.
Okay, so my link is in the Facebook thing. Just shoot me.
It.
Friend request is cool, but you don't have to. Just send me a message on Messenger,
Yeah.
and I will answer it. I always check my people I don't know like. But I don't know, Facebook these days I had the other day, I posted a comment there. I had like 15 new friends requests, and not a single one of them had a friend in common. And they were all very special and had no connections. And they were like, it's like, dude. Oh, she has
She
new
may
purple
not be
explosion.
able to join us tonight. She's got some family issues going on. I sent her the thing saying, "Hey, we are live. We're not having a regular show, per se, but So I gave her the option. I said, "You can come on if you'd like."
Let's go. She knows that she's in our hearts.
Yeah. We could definitely send her some healing prayers and everything else out that way. So things she's going through right now. So where you were sick before, now she's sick and her husband's sick.
I'm sorry, did I send my sickness all the way down to California?
You did.
Okay.
On that freaking smoke coming out of goddamn.
If I'm not sending snow, I'm sending smoke, and I'm sending my. I had my cold going on.
You got your cooties going on
down there.
It's all your fault. All your fault.
I know.
I couldn't get a webcam to work, so I only have a laptop. I need to order a new one. Well, get on it, girl. But that's all right. Hey, if it works, come on on. Come on.
But yeah, no, I mean, people need to grow the heck up. I'm sorry that I did a little bit cussing out before. I don't generally do that when she's not on the air. And not in front of Gina, because then she fills up her swear jar. I mean, I got to build my castle with all the money that I get from her. But it's like
I got two out of you tonight. I mean, it's like rare, like really rare.
I
get one.
Upset.
I get two in like one breath.
It's true. I get upset when people start acting like juvenile delinquents. And it's like, no, because there's no reason to get upset. There's no reason to be stupid. Just we're all human. We're all.
It's cathartic.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good word.
Man, Gina would have a field day with me. There we go. Okay. More American money for my candy jar.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm from Massachusetts, so we talk.
I can swear in French, and most of you wouldn't know what it means.
I
was watching something.
Mama's Messenger all the time. And I was always pissed at something, and she'd get up in the morning. Mountains.
Yeah, I would have
swears.
Oh, my husband's from Philly, so yeah, I totally understand that one. But yeah, I would get up in the morning and there would be like a 5 minute rant on. I was like, who pissed off Gina this morning? I just listen to it. I have to listen to it. I can't not listen to it. It's just the way it is. And I'd be listening to it. I got my Bluetooth in my ear going. Doo, 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 doo,
And then she'd
and
have
then I'd
laugh
send her
over
back a message going, "Do you feel better?" No. Okay, fine. Keep going.
yeah, blah, 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 blah. Hey, sometimes you vent too, just not as much as me.
Yes.
Yes,
Just don't use too many
the
F's.
Western Mass. Yes, the Western Mass is okay. It's still the same thing. Still hard headed. You know, we just don't take. You know, I'm gonna lay
I
down.
mean, we're all allowed to get a little stressed, and we're all allowed to, But like as I always say, give yourself 15 minutes to be angry and frustrated, and do something to get through it. I used to work. I used to work at a convenience store, and when people knew I was mad, it was when I would ask my boss if I could throw the trash. You got those big old metal giant containers for behind stores. I would whip bags of trash into. That would just help me expel all that negative energy and frustration and whatever. My boss come no, you angry, Nerly? Yes, I'm going to put out trash. It didn't happen often. It wasn't usually, and usually it was the bosses who ticked me off. It's not the clients. I love my clients. I love working with them. The customers where I work were like, they still see me to this day and go, "Are you coming back?" No. I love you all. I miss you all. No.
Yeah, but no, right. You know, my massage therapist used to always tell me too, if you get really stressed, and it always builds up here in women, the back of the neck, and you get that big hump.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a lot of stress that builds up there, and it makes that hump. But if you scream a lot, okay, and really just scream, even if you can't, like, because you have neighbors, scream into a pillow. It releases so much stress and all that tension right in there too.
That makes sense.
Stop your feet, scream. You hit a pillow. I mean, I really want to go to one of those places where you smash stuff.
Oh, I want to build one of those things up here. I think that would be a freaking hit.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
You've got golf clubs, you've got baseball bats, and you've got other kind of things. And then you just I can't remember what it's called. And then you just line up old TVs, computer screens,
anything,
pots, and glasses.
Give me all the computers.
Oh yeah. Get all that stuff together, and I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, big stress relief. I don't know.
Yeah, but people get to, take an hour or whatever and go in and just smash that heat off and everything. And be like, come out, going yelling in the walk-in cooler for me. Yeah.
Come on, Mary Jane, get on.
There was way too many doors to my walk-in cooler. Where I used to work, I'd be like afraid somebody would be opening the door and then hear me scream.
Yep.
I would go outside and throw trash.
I want to pull a card for someone.
Fine, pull a card. Does anybody want a card, John?
Who wants a card? And what do you want? And because
I think we just do general cards. I don't think there's real.
It's good.
Unless you have a specific question, ask it. Don't just say yes. Just ask the question, and then we'll do it. Yay! Now she's yay. And I've got two decks. One is the general deck, which if is my swear. This is where I'm learning to swear.
Oh, okay?
I've got the rebel deck, and it's the shiny one.
There she is.
Look at it.
Here she is. Hey, girl.
You said 9 o'clock.
I know what it is. Close enough.
Everybody
up close enough. I miss you. You look fabulous.
Oh, thanks.
Where's my little man?
He's in the other room. He's been waiting to see you.
You tell him I said hi. Tell him not to ask me for one of these cards. They're square cards.
So, Ashley, I take it you want a card, Ashley? Do you want to know anything specifically? Because we'll all pull a card for you. Logan! Can you?
Oh, look. That's not Logan.
Daughter. Hi! Hi!
Hey, gorgeous.
Hi, how are you? Long time no
see. Did she get any prettier?
Oh my gosh. Oh, you are gorgeous. Just
you like make pretty babies. That's all I got to say. You just make pretty babies.
You're muted. You're muted.
She did her first open mic end of May in front of 30 people, youngest one there.
Nice. Freaking awesome.
What did you sing? can't hear me.
Say it closer.
I think her
Still can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Oh. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yeah.
you. Yes.
Oh.
Talk like your mom.
I
There you
sing
go.
Heart Like a Truck by Lainey Wilson.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Only
Give me a line. I
Exception
gotta
by
think about that.
Paramore.
You know what? Give me a line. Give me a verse.
Okay.
You know, I was in a judge for the karaoke concert, the karaoke contest at the Bash. I sit there for 3 hours judging everyone singing. So I'm going to go into judge mode now.
Okay. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drug through the mud. Runs on dreams and gasoline. That old highway holds the key.
Ooh, she gave me goosebumps. Dang it, girl. Oh,
Amazing. Mic
freaking
drop.
awesome. Oh,
You would've
amazing,
won.
amazing.
Wow.
I got goosebumps. That's good.
Yes, I got goosebumps.
Nice.
Oh my God, what a voice! You keep that up, though.
Yes. Don't be shy. Keep it singing. I
Yeah.
eventually want to be a turn on American Idol one day and see you there. Go, I knew her.
It was funny at the Bash. They said they picked us 3 judges, and they said, "Well, just make up something that you do in the music industry." So that my 2 judges, there was a wrestler, you know, and he said, "Well, I make albums," and the other one said, "Well, I do DJing, radio, whatever." I think he might, but I don't even know. And I said, "I'm a secret talent scout for age 18. Do you know people believe me?" They came up to me the next day and they said, "I have talent," and I said, "Good for you." bring it to AGT. And next year we're going to be doing the Gong Show, which will be
Oh my
fun.
God, I love the Gong Show.
Which will be fun. But yeah, you should definitely get into more open mics. Go to some contests. And
She did it out in Sturbridge, which you would know.
oh yeah, oh wonderful.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
You're proud.
And she's working and doing community service.
Oh my God. Oh,
Where are we
talk
working?
about make your mom
Oh,
proud.
she's interning for a corporate lawyer. You know, normal person.
Okay, I'm just started to watch Suits, so you just behave yourself.
Oh yeah, none of that.
Learn everything that you can.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you. Keep it up. You know,
Awesome.
go places.
The singing lawyer.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, I love you. All right. Buonanotte.
Ciao, Bella. Okay, so
you.
Oh,
Ashley, did you want a card? If so, did you have a question? Carmen said she'll take a card, and the card that I drew for Carmen is it's called Blessings. Look at this. And it's odd. I keep seeing a lot of cherry blossoms out there, and that's what this card is, and birds. So there's a lot coming your way, but the thing is, there's my man.
Robin, how are you? We just
There's
started.
a lot coming your way.
Boom.
There's a lot coming your way, but the thing is, it's stuff that you already know. You just don't see it. Look at it with a separate view, a different view. There you go. Hey Ash. Hey Logan, you're so adorable.
Yeah, I got one for you, Carmen, too. And you know what's funny? I wanted to pull Mama D a card before the show, and I've been shuffling since I said I wanted to do these cards. I pulled the same one. It's a water spirit card. It's manifesting dreams. So this card just really wanted to come out. Maybe it was due for Carmen.
Exactly.
You know. So yeah, if you are thinking about something, there's an otter on there. I have to say it that way. There's an otter because it is a water spirit, right? So it is manifesting your dreams. It's it means like this is the time that if you've been thinking about something, start making it happen. Just exactly what we were talking about earlier before we even pulled cards for people. You know, start thinking about it, making it turn into fruition. You know, make it happen. You got to do that footwork. But Mary Jane, what would you like to say? Hi, Logan.
So I thought we were doing Ashley. So I'm
We're
sorry
gonna
about
do
that.
after. We're gonna do Ashley right after
Well, I
because
have Ashley's card.
actually have a question.
I have to get Carmen. I'm sorry.
You realize we have 2 Ashleys in the chat room.
Yeah, Ashley Merrill.
Oh,
Yes.
that's who I pulled the other card.
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep that aside.
I did.
Okay.
Oh, Logan's like, close the door. Nobody else allowed in here.
He's been missing you guys.
Oh, I saw Hans a picture of him the other day on Facebook. Like, oh, Logan, gorgeous boy.
You could just see the energy come off that kid, though. I mean, he just.
So for Carmen, I pulled from my new herbal astrology deck, and I got, sorry about the camera, I promise I will get a new one. I got dragon's blood for her.
Ooh, I love that stone.
And that means oneness. I do too. And the incense is amazing as well. It's merging with the divine, access to the world soul, occult knowledge, initiation, universal donor entry. So it has to do with all of that. It symbolizes hidden knowledge. So it's a lot of supernatural things happening for her, for Carmen. I'm not sure if she's delving into learning something or not, but it's showing that she should be if she's not. I don't know where she stands with the supernatural stuff.
Yeah, she's in the field. She's got her picture with every single person on the freaking planet.
Well, it's saying to embrace that, so she should be going forward with that, and Dragon's Blood will help with that. So Dragon's Blood, there's candles, there's incense, the stone.
Put that back up because
Go on.
yeah. Stop it. You
I
said
have an idea. My third eye been opening up a bit more.
Okay, look at I pulled another one for her just in case. Okay, I was just like, all right, I just wanted to pull a card home for her, and it's clear and activate, create sacred space. All right,
And there's the eye there as well on mine.
There you go.
yeah, and that's exactly it. I was like, I need another card of not the deck that I pulled. So, hello. Now it's up to you. Ball's in your court.
Exactly. Now we have both Ashleys who would like a card.
Okay, so we gotta go with Ashley Merrill first.
Okay, Ashley Merrill first.
Right. And Mama, you started last time, so you can go first again.
She's got me on. Okay, Ashley Merrill. Okay. My favorite trees. And there we go. And this one is about protection. But what gets me is sometimes things sort of stand out. It's not just the word, but it's the picture. But if you notice, there's lightning in the sky. So things are, hold on a second. So things are electrifying, for lack of a better word, that you need to pay attention to things. Things are going to be coming up like, you know how lightning hits and it just sort of does this one? It's like boom, and it's there and it's gone. So pay attention to what's coming up, because if you're not paying attention to it, you're going to miss it. It's going to happen so fast. But it's going to be something that's going to put not electricity, but lighten up things. If that makes sense.
Look at the card I pulled. While you're talking, I pulled it right when you pulled yours.
There you go.
And it is, let's see, Spirit Guardian. Hold on a second.
She's got to put on her glasses.
Hold on. All right. Spirit Guardian of Spring activation. But the thing is, it's the tree, it's all the lights, it is a bunch of fairies like a maypole, okay, all that weeping going on. Right? What she was saying with this lightning and with this idea and bringing it together, this is that on steroids, and it's bringing more people into the mix. So once you get this all woven together, you're going to have a perfect, great idea. And where its activation is, this is its starting. So that's the concept. This is the starting, and now we see what Mary Jane has to say. Is Logan?
So, yeah. I got the tobacco for her, and it means offering.
Yes.
And it's power and respect and alignment. And it says that it reminds us to utilize our power compassionately, though. Otherwise, it can propel us toward addictive habits and behavior. But if you're doing that, it will offer protection for you. So that might be a good, I don't know if you can see it. I promise I'll get a new one.
No, we can see it. We can see
No,
it.
it's good.
Pretty good. You know, definitely. I like these cards. I love how the cards all work together because it definitely tells a story.
And I think that's one of the things that when we do drawings and draw cards together, they, for some reason, everything just sort of meshes together perfectly. All right. Now we have Ashley Holden, my AKA. This is actually great. To be honest, it actually makes sense. Good. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Where's he going? Where's he sneaking off to?
Are you leaving us?
We'll
I
keep-
love you, Logan.
Bye, Logan. All right.
He's so great.
All right. So for Ashley, first off, it's rare. Okay. I'm drawing, Ashley. I'm drawing for you for the Rebel deck. Okay.
Oh,
First off, yeah, and it's a lot. Okay, here goes.
I got the card for you.
Calm your tits. It is getting worked out. More will be revealed. And this is amazing. This is my daughter's favorite saying, calm your tits. You know, things are working out. And the thing is, things are working out as it more will be revealed. And the card that I drew for you in the regular deck is it's a gateway. You know, and things are opening up. Things are happening.
Keep that card up.
The gateway or the
Yep.
calm your tits?
That one. Gateway. Well, they both actually kind of go with this.
Things are opening up. You just have to chill out, and it will happen.
Okay. Look at the card. Do you see what's on the bottom there? I have a Pegasus. You got a Pegasus. Right? I have an eagle, and it's eagle spirit, and it's freedom. Okay, it's freedom to do all those things. So you have it. You have the road in front of you. It's just unfolded. You have that freedom to just express and to do and to make it happen. And you've got all kinds of power animals too. I mean, the eagle's a power animal. Pegasus is a power animal. She had Pegasus on her card, is a power animal. So like, there's like no holding you back, Ashley. There's no roof, no limit. You're soaring, right? It's eagle spirit. It's you're soaring. Okay, right now you're hot. When you're hot, what do? You make popcorn when the fucking fire's going.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy, right? So you do it. You go for it. You just do it. It is sky's the limit. Mary Jane, bring it home.
So I'm probably going to butcher the name of this one. I'm still learning these cards. It's Amanita. And I think that once I started reading what it was about, it was great that it says she was rocking a baby to sleep with her foot. It's about home and family and awakening and being a conduit, and how the medicine of children and laughing and singing and playing just helped spread the joy in the world. So I thought it was kind of fun that I had already picked the card and then I read that she was rocking a baby.
Right. So I'll put that up there. It's rocking a baby to sleep. That OU was for you, Mama. And Carmen's
and it's saying, connect with nature and just keep going.
Tanya, you want a card too? Yeah, that is awesome. So I mean,
I don't generally pull the Rebel deck for just any old body, but because I know Ashley, I'd be like, okay, call me this.
Yeah, I know. We haven't pulled a card for Debbie in so long. We haven't pulled a card for anybody in so long.
It's been a while, so we'll do Debbie and then we'll do Tanya.
Yeah, I missed it.
And if somebody specifically wants Rebel deck, please just say Rebel.
It's just hilarious.
Okay, so this one is for Debbie. And see, this is. So here we go. If I can get this one. Nope, sorry. Taking risks. Check out that sky. Now, there's so much opening up, and a lot of people call Okay, so hold on a quick one. She said, let's see if I can get this mouse to work. You guys each hit a bullseye right in the fields. Made me tear up. I appreciate y'all. Oh, we love you too.
Love it.
Okay, let's see if I can get it come down. Okay. So, Debbie, so taking risks. You need, sorry, that's wrong thing. You need to, and I know I'm sort of like preaching to the choir. Don't be afraid. There's some stuff coming up that you're going to need to like step out of your box. So step out of that box, spread your wings, and take the risk. It is something that is going to, for lack of a better, if you're going to work walks with the card, you're going to set the world on fire. Your world, not the world in general. But you're going to set your world on fire, but you got to take risks. You got to allow yourself to be like, stop doubting it. Let's put it this way: stop doubting what you're doing. Stop doubting what you're about to do, because you're gonna set your world on fire, girl. Go.
Birth of
Ooh.
creation. Okay, birth of creation, potential growth. Okay, so yes, and again, it's got this burst of energy. It's in a bubble, so that's you. That's your energy bubble. Um, you know, you have a green glow here. Okay, so this is like a earthly thing. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know. Keep grounded about it. But it is the birth of this creation. She's telling you to go for it. This is telling you to go for it. But it is coming like from a grounded place. So I think you have your roots in a good spot. I think you're whatever this idea is. I would love to know what it is. But it's got great roots, a great foundation, and it's definitely coming out. She's got you on fire, and I've got you just coming up. And I want to see what Mary Jane's going to say about this one.
So I got St. John's wort for her and its radiance, and the little cottage in the back is actually on fire.
About
And it's all about manifestation. There's little cottage right back here.
are you blocking your
On
speaker?
fire.
There's the fire in the back. She blocking your microphone. There you go. There's
Sorry.
fire in the background. So there we go. More fire.
Yep, fire, more fire. And what does that say on there? Can't hear you. Get the card away because it's blocking your.
Sorry.
There you go.
Better? Okay.
Yeah.
It's all about manifestation and protection.
Awesome.
Um,
Protection. So it's grounding, right? So it's grounding. That had all that grounding stuff in there too with the fire. So your fire, that fire, grounding. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Lovely to see the three of us together again. It's fun. It's been a while.
Just say have a great night.
God
Okay.
forbid, you know what would happen if we all actually got together in one place at one time?
Well, we can get together.
We will.
We have gotten together.
I will get there.
I'm in Vermont, so like I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
So we'll
Kind of
just
sort.
all meet at your house.
Right. We just meet in the middle. Oh, we did that one. I'm sorry.
I got to get some I's dotted, some T's crossed, and get my. I keep saying this, and it just things are not happening for it to work. I need to get my passport because they won't let me over the border without it. I'm not sure whether they won't let me over the border. They just may not let me back. I think my husband might have an issue with not coming back. So,
I get it.
depends if I take them off enough. You never know. Yeah. So it's been somebody else. Card, please, for Tanya. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, and Logie, Sharon wants a card too. Oh, Sharon was on before Tanya. So can we do Sharon and then
Yes.
do
Okay.
Tanya?
Sure. Okay.
Sharon.
For Sharon, I ain't never gonna let Mom pass through. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm just gonna use a fake name. My fake name for the trip down to the States, Ashley Hawkins. I may not look like her, but I'm her.
Okay, I'm pulling a couple for Sharon. I know I'm going out of order here.
Okay. Well, for Sharon, because I know her well enough, I'm also gonna pull a Rebel deck.
Okay. So I had this is the first moon card I've pulled tonight, and it says a win-win outcome is forecast. It's a full moon in Libra, so the Libra is coming up in October. So I would say that there's stuff you're going through, but in end and probably by October that you will be a winner. This the second card, it's fire spirit energy, okay, and that is you. You need to hone in your own energy. This is you tend to put too much on outside external stuff. You got to focus on your own spirit energy, your own fire spirit, your own. You're the one that's going to put you through this. It's going to take a while, unfortunately. Like I said, I think it's going to be um, October because it's the full moon in Libra. I think that has a big, huge thing to do with it. So I know you're going through some shit, but girl, it's all in you. It's all in you that you can. You
Okay.
got this. You got this in you.
So here's the thing, Gina. You just said you know that she's going through some shit. Okay. Okay. So the Rebel deck card is you're going through some shit, some tough shit. And it says everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. And then the sacred destiny card is freedom.
Yeah.
So your freedom is it's like again.
I know. I love you, Mama. I love you. I miss you.
And the cards just work together. You're
I know.
going through shit. I don't know exactly. I know there's shit going down, and I know it because it's just you haven't been around bugging me much. But it's kind of like it's letting you go free. The shit that's happening is allowing you to be who you really are, and you need to stop worrying about what other people think. You can tell them all to come see me, and I'll swear at them very nicely with big old Canadian smile. But I'll do what they ask us.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
Mary,
you're up.
feeling like a phoenix rising.
So I have
Come free.
one for you. And it's
Awesome.
called completion.
Mhm.
And it's wholeness and completion after a long journey, though. So it's saying that your great cycle is nearing completion, but you still have work to do.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you keep on that cycle.
Yeah. It's what you want. What you know, you're gonna make happen what you want. It's what you got to do is you got to figure out exactly what it is that you truly want. You know, and you know, there are things that people get used to, and this
Yeah.
is you know, you're I'm safe and I'm comfy and this is my life, but there's an option. You know, and it's like it's up to you. It's up to you on what do you really want. Who is Sharon? Who's Sharon gonna be? Who's Sharon 2.0? Right?
She said 100% makes sense. Good job. Good.
Sweet. Okay, so now let's pull a card for Tanya. Tanya, are you still here? I hope. It's my sister-in-law. I love her. She used to be on my paranormal. Actually, I still have her do stuff if I get.
We actually have I'm very pleased to say we actually have somebody listening in on Twitch. So if you have a comment, that
Yeah.
would be your friend who signed up with us. If you have a comment or you want a card,
Yep.
please don't be shy.
Okay, I have. All right, I pulled for Tanya. There's a frog spirit renewal. So it's a fairy with the frog in the water. Now, I love this for you because, you know, you've been reinventing yourself. You've been reinventing yourself for quite some time. Now, you're always out in nature. And this is like basically you connect with that nature, connect with that spirit. When you're out with the dogs, you're walking and you're by the water, go over, touch the water, just take your shoes off, stand in the water, go down with the water. This is your life force. You know, Tanya, you're meant to be outside. You know what I mean? You are definitely a free nature spirit. You know, um, I absolutely love this card for you. I might think there might be some more on this card when I hear what the girls have to say.
Yeah.
On this.
Okay, well, for mine, openness. And it's not telling you to be open, it's just it's stating a fact that you are open. And never let anybody change that, okay? Because you are the person that you are. Dog's barking again, sorry about that. The person that you are is amazing. And the thing is, you're a beacon to other people to see. You know, it's like here's the Everybody sees the moon. Everybody admires the moon, but they don't understand the power of the moon. So everybody sees you because they see that open person. They don't understand the power behind it. So you have some amazing power. And if people just want to sit there and stare at you and gawk at you and be like, just bathe in your beauty and your oneness, just let them go. Go for it. You're next, Mary Jane.
Hold on a second. See this little frog here? He's got a little crown on him. You know when they have the princess with the frog, you know, the kiss the frog
There you go.
prince. You've kissed a few frogs. I know. My brother's been one of them. but you know, the thing,
So, brother, you
I
can say
think
shit
that's
like
the
that.
thing is on here is that there is someone out there that's like so close that you think isn't it, but it is, and it's the real one. And you're going to find them outside. It's going to be like a spiritual kind of connection between you two. I knew there was something else with this card, and that's it. So, Mary Jane.
Gina, what was on the bottom of your card?
All right, wait a second.
What was on the bottom of your card, Gina?
It's a frog with the crown on.
No, like were there lily pads?
Oh my
Got the
God.
blue
go.
lotus.
The blue lotus. Stop it.
Perfect.
And that's meeting the guardians.
You have to take your card away.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Intuitive knowing, meeting with your guardians, mystery.
I don't know if you realized it, but in the beginning she posted that she chants in water.
Oh,
So
perfect.
both of you have water in there for her.
Awesome.
And it's
Awesome.
saying don't let muddy waters and then the depth of the muddy waters suppress your intuition
She's very intuitive.
and to believe in yourself.
Yeah, she's very intuitive, very in tune. I don't know if she's been working with her lately, but she's one of those people that actually the bad things come to her too, like the major things, like volcanoes erupting, and you know where there could be lots of lives lost. And she doesn't like having that, but it's a gift too. You know, it's a warning.
Yeah.
It's a danger warning, so it's a gift nonetheless. But she's highly intuitive. So now, yeah, go out and start frog pose chanting. There you go. There you go. I want to see a picture of that. But, you got to definitely send me a picture of that. That's really amazing. Oh, wait a minute.
And the thing is, when we draw cards for people, we only get, we give you what we get. The connection that we make with the cards is through the person whose name we chant in our not chant, who say in our brain. That's one of the reasons why, for me, I'll say the person's name is because it makes a lot of sense. There's got to be a connection. There has to be somehow we connect. So we connect because we're on the thing. We do it by using your names. And whether you have a question or not, most often than not, the card will answer a question whether you pose it verbally or not.
Yeah. It's hard to take a pic if you're in the water. Yeah, that's something you gotta have someone. You
Just
can't
have somebody who's passing by and say, "Excuse me, could you come here and take this picture?"
just video.
Jay-Z, you know,
I think take a screenshot.
do a TikTok. Here, Gina.
I love it. So, is anybody else? Do we have anybody else that wants a card, or anybody else?
We actually have 7 people. Listen, oops, 6. Somebody just left. We have
And the girl on Twitch. If you are the one that I just met Monday night when we were talking at McBride Library, let me know if that's you. Carmen says, hold on.
she wants to know who's hanging around her. Some spirit has been with her, but she doesn't know who. Yeah, ask it.
Have you gone to Hillview lately? Have you been to Hillview, Carmen? Do you go to the locations like that? Because something about Hillview, as soon as you said that, it came to me. I don't know if it stemmed from Hillview or someone that you were hanging around with.
She said no.
It could be something attached. I think it's from Hillview. So I don't know. You've just been around tons of paranormal people. Find out who went to Hillview. And
Yeah, and what I get is it's not somebody that you know. It's not like family type of knowledge. In that person, whoever the person is, whoever that spirit is, it's not somebody you know. It's not family, you know.
yeah, Hillview Manor. Yeah.
So whoever it is, it's not something that you know, not somebody that you know personally. Is the word I'm looking for.
Well,
No matter.
well, we just gotta ask in the because I mean we all go to all these events and everybody goes everywhere, you know. But I just really strong something about Hillview. You can ask it if you got a recorder. You can ask it, you know, if it's from that area, if it's from Hillview. Um, then if it's lost, that maybe you can find someone to get it to find its way back, you know, but it doesn't belong with you. So you need to get that off of you. But that's what I'm getting. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think so, though. I really don't. And there's Samuel Miller, then Fort Mifflin, Burlington. Yeah, but see, now the people, there's other people that go in there that have been to Hillview. It's like if you're walking down the street, right, and someone's walking with their child, and their child all of a sudden turns and looks at you and goes running to you like, oh, you know, and they just attach themselves to you. I mean, it's the same thing in that if someone has an attachment to them and they've been with this person for so long, they're like, oh, all right, I'm sick of this person, but look at this person's energy. Whoa, whoa. You know, and they're gonna go right to you. And you do pretty the presence about you. So that could be it. You know, it could be just anyone that you walked by. You know, I took a little girl home from Trans Allegheny. And I just cried. But you know, she just attached herself to me. That's what she wanted to do. You know, so you never know.
That's probably why she's waking up every morning at 2 to 4 a.m.
Probably, because they always were very active at those times. You know, so I mean, I can.
What card did you just drop there, Mary Jane?
Ancient
Buffalo
Oak.
Spirit. Okay, hang on a second. Mary Jane just dropped a card, and I asked her what it was. It's Buffalo Spirit.
Okay, and then I just pulled Ancient Oak Spirit of Strength. So that's giving you the strength, and the Buffalo is giving you strength to get rid of this thing. Because you need to get rid of it. It can't stay with you. It definitely needs to go home. I think it's one of them people up on that top floor up there.
Shaylee had asked me to actually sage last night late because the night before she heard footsteps and then a man laughing in her room.
Oh, really?
So I feel like there's a lot happening. A lot more is coming through lately. So it was 2 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't sage, but I have holy water. So, but I feel good that she feels comfortable enough to be like, Mom. So,
yeah.
That makes sense.
She where Mary Jane lives, there's like
so much.
She's right on a ley line. It's her hallway is like it's
There's been footsteps and bright lights and voices and dogs but it's been ramping up lately. So I don't know what's happening, but
well, we got to look at the moons. We got to look at the cycles of the moons. We got to see.
Carmen says, I've been trying to send it home, but feels like it's still around.
Well, you need a little more authority because they're not. It's not a normal person. It's a feeble-minded person. You really need a little bit of authority, and they're used to it. The nurses would yell at them, like, "Calm down, get in your room," blah blah blah. You got to get a little forceful with them, right? But not harsh, like not mean, just forceful. Like, okay, now you really got to go now. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. It's time. You know, and be that nurse, be that in charge person, and you can do that. If not, then we'll get you help to do that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people around you that can help with that one.
I didn't hear a word you said. A lot of people.
Me? I said there should be a lot of people in your friends that can help with that.
Definitely, and her friends, you know, too. You're welcome. I mean, I can't say 100% that that's it, but that's what I feel really strongly. So Does anybody else want a card?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay. Okay, Mama. I'm gonna let Mary Jane go first.
She's like, oh shit, no.
I might pull two because I want one from over here too.
So here's the thing, people. We don't bite. Okay, okay, Bob does, but
Yes,
Yes,
you did. That's a good question.
Debbie, go ahead, ask the question. Type it in, and we'll respond to it. We don't bite. Bob does, but he's far enough away that just
I just gotta show you this one. Love, light.
love and light. Ooh,
I got two cards though for you. So that's one of them.
I'm listening, MJ. Go for it.
Give back. There's a peacock, a beautiful woman. There's a man and a woman above. Looks like a dragon.
So
Yeah,
take
there's all kinds of course, yeah. There's children and a Pegasus again, the hot air balloons and animals.
there.
Hot air balloon.
Okay, fine. I love you anyway.
And it's saying that you need an interruption from what's going on in your life.
Sorry, it's saying I need
An interruption from what is going on in your life. And a wonderful way to divert your mind is to give back. And giving back is simple. Like you can do something completely simple, and that will help divert and interrupt what's happening.
Okay. Perfect.
And I can send you
a picture of the card, yeah, because I like to see the cards.
Right.
Debbie's question is, I am having surgery at the end of this month. This time around, I am really nervous. Will things be okay this time around?
That's a really good question, and I'm trying to find the deck I want. Angels.
Hi, Susan.
Right.
Glad to see you here. If you'd like us to draw a card or you have a question, please pop it into the chat, and we'll get to you.
This is going to be for Debbie. I pulled out a different deck for you, Debbie. But yeah, so I got love and light for you, Mama, and it's like, whoa.
It looks like your hair.
Okay, act with care, which you always do.
And I get it works well with giving back.
Yeah, and then I got Daffodil Fairy, which is new beginnings. So your new beginnings is you're getting back into this. You're getting back into the swing of helping and sharing what you know with the world. So pretty powerful stuff. You are a pretty powerful woman here. This is a new deck I have not used it, and I had to actually dig it out. I had to find it because I think the answer is going to be in here. And if you guys want to go first, because I got to put some energy into this again.
Okay.
And Carmen says, Deb, completely understand. I just finished my recovery from surgery. Best wishes to you. That's really nice. Carmen's so sweet.
Okay. So here we go. This doesn't answer it. Okay, so this does not, Debbie, this, to me, it doesn't answer the question completely, but it does sort of open a door to it. Okay, and this deck is Magical Times, the empowerment cards. All right, so okay, this is, and yours is Expectations. Let's see, do this one. There we go. I'll read it because I can't read backwards. Be open for whatever comes next. It might be just the music your heart has been waiting to hear. So, but this doesn't answer your question. But the thing is, when I read the question that you asked, all I kept hearing was stop doubting what you honestly know. And the thing is, you asked this.
Remember that.
You asked the same question, this time around, but you already know the answer. It's just that you're doubting what you're getting. And this is what I keep getting is stop doubting yourself. Just and I've been there, done that. We all do it, but it's just that right now, the more you doubt, the more you close off that little window of healing and prediction. So Gina's got something here.
So you got your card was an angel, right? So I pulled out my angel deck. It says focus on your priorities. It says when you put your focus, wait a minute, where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So, again, yeah, I think everything's going to be okay. Um, and I think you have to get it in your head because the most important thing when we're healing is us. Look at that.
Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. It was
Yeah.
close enough I could read. No glasses on. Thank you.
And
Yeah.
it says you're not going to go backwards. So listen to your intuition rather than your fearful ego that resists any change and clings worriedly to what was.
There we go.
Luck is on your side. Jump forward and go with confidence.
There you go.
Just let go of your fears and just trust your intuition.
Yeah. And the thing is, I believe all of us do that to a certain extent. It's like, like I'll sit there and I'll listen to a show. I used to listen to many shows, and they'd be like, do you have a question? And my issue is, when I think of a question, I know the answer, but I still need to ask the question because I want somebody else just to confirm what I already know. So It's like, you're welcome, sweetheart. You know the answer to your question, but you just wanted to have somebody else. So this was a confirmation reading. Girl, you're going to be fine. Because you're also going to let us know, Debbie, you're going to let us know that when it happens, pre-warn me, let me know the date, the time, the place, and all that. I'll send Reiki to you, the hospital, the team, the whole spiel.
Good. Very good. Yeah, I don't think you have any worries at all. Not that any surgery is fun or, without pain. And
Karma's got to head back to work.
Yeah.
Head to bed. Sorry, she's got to work in the morning.
Bed, working in the morning. July 31st.
July 31st. There we go.
Yeah. What is today? The 20th. All right. So we got 11 days.
11 days. Nice number.
That's a good number.
There you
That's
go.
an angel number. We all
Yeah,
pull
we
that.
can say it. Yeah.
Freaking angel number.
I got a ton of them up there.
See? Divine timing. It's always divine timing. These cards were just incredible tonight, girls. I mean,
Yeah.
really.
But it always works that way. When we work together, no matter who we work with, it seems that when we work together as a team, our cards always flow. It's just like constant.
Butter. It's like butter.
It's like butter. It's like a simple Ferris wheel.
Mama, put one of them rebel cards for me.
All right. We're going to call a rebel card for Gina. And I'm going to swear with the trooper just for Gina. All right. And tonight. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, throw some shit out.
Okay. All right.
Or make a phone.
I was just upstairs. I took advantage of the Prime Day on Amazon. Bought one of those Fire TVs, so I have got to put it upstairs. And I got a big old TV up there, and I'm clearing stuff in my closet. I'm where I'm going to put the big TV down, so I can put the new TV up. And I'm like, I really need to get rid of stuff in here.
Just don't throw out my bulb.
Nope. No. Upstairs.
There you go.
Upstairs. Okay,
Mary Jane, where's your card for Gina?
She didn't pull one. She says, that was fun and I got the frog. Yes. Yeah.
Pick a number 1 through 4.
3.
I didn't know what deck.
I was going to say 4. Change it to 3.
Yeah, we enjoy doing these. It's fun to do readings.
Yeah. Will I grow hair?
That was the one.
That was it. There you go.
Oh.
Stag spirit, take the lead. I don't know if you ever have a problem with that, but
Sometimes,
Right.
sometimes when people hold her back, she does.
so whatever is happening, it's telling you to take the lead and
Remember that conversation we were having earlier, Gina?
Yeah, you think?
There you go. Take the lead, bitch. Bam, get it done.
whether or not you have set your intention to lead, you may have found yourself suddenly called to step up to the forefront of your life. It's a reminder that now is the time to heed the call to be sure, strong, and compassionate. Others will look to you, and you will have it within you to see through the eyes of the stag spirit and walk with confidence. And I
Yep.
can send you the rest.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. That's fabulous. So, Mama, shall we pull one for the lovely
For
Mary?
Mary Jane?
Yes, and so
think this
sweet
one.
that she comes on and does this with us.
She does.
She's so good.
It's fun playing with Mary Jane.
I like it. It's fun. We transformed the room so I could have a space.
Yay!
And I have this right next to me.
Oh, the spirit box.
Ooh.
Yay!
Oh, she got butterflies on it too.
Yep.
I promise when I come down there, I won't
Oh
steal
my
it.
God! So I got the same part again. Daffodil Fairies with the new beginnings. So you got your new room. As you're talking about it, this is what I pulled. So yeah, that means we have to do a lot more reading shows.
Yep. I think if we can stop, we're always booked, but every time we there's a reason that a show gets canceled. A guest has to not make it. I think that every time that a guest doesn't make it, we
Yep.
need to do readings.
Right. And usually, okay, because you know what, guys, I book out a year in advance. So I'm booking in January right now. And I haven't been keeping up on all my emails. So some of my shows might be a little messed up right now, and I'm trying. But we can do this.
Exactly.
All
All right, this one here. Creation.
I love hummingbirds.
There you go.
Remember your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. And what I like about this is that I'll send you the picture of it. Okay. There's a hummingbird in the forefront. Well, Miss Carrie hummingbird. But behind what I see is like, I can't think of the word.
Is that a gem? Is that gems in the middle?
Yeah, it's a gem behind it, and I can't think of the type of crystal it is. It's the shape that has something in. I'll send you the picture, and you'll see. The shape of it is something very important. And it starts with an Americaba or something along those lines, but it's not exactly. So for me, this means that. Let's put it this way: you don't fit into the mold like that people want to stick you into. They want to put you in that little box. And I love people when they try and shove you in a box. Well, you don't fit a standard mold of what everybody thinks you should be, who you should be. Your thoughts, your thoughts are something that are very important. And for all those people who have an issue with who they think you should be, then there's 2 words I've got for them, and they're often in the rebel deck. Okay, but just don't let people change you. Who you are the amazing person that you are, and we love you. And like I said, if anybody has any issues with you, just tell them to come see me. Say, Mary Jane told me to come see you, and I'll be very nice to them.
Pretty reclusive, so there's not a lot of people around that I actually care about opinions. So.
Right. But the people that don't know you will always be one that wants to,
stick you in a box.
That you don't. That's not you. Absolutely not you. Hi, how are you? Would you like a card? Because we're putting cards for people. Yes, it's been a while that we've been on here. It really has. It's been far too long. And I think I need to pull a Moonology card right now. So, we're going to be getting back into the swing of things. It's been oh my God. Every gamut of every emotion you could possibly go through, I've been going through since May. This is before May. So now I'm trying to get life back to normal, per se.
Normal? What's that?
It's normal for us.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, here we go. All right. So I have for you, have faith in your dreams. It's a waxing moon, so that means it's on its way. It's on its way out. Okay. It's got some beautiful flowers here too, and butterflies and flowers. So your dreams are very vibrant. They're very full of life and energy. And what I would do if I were you, and if you don't do it, is grab a journal and keep it by the side of your bed. So when you wake up in the morning, first thing that you do, grab a pencil and grab that journal and write what you were dreaming right when you wake up, because I think you get some messages coming to you in your dreams. But having faith in your dreams could be, like an idea, a thought, a project coming to fruition. But I mean, I could take it quite literally, and something will come to you in your dreams, like your spirit guides will give you a message while you're sleeping. So write it because you'll forget it if you don't.
Yeah. Okay. So the card I drew is new beginnings. But here is the lovely, and I'm not sure again whether this is sunrise or sunset, but either way, it's still it's for me. I'll say it's a sunrise because it's a new beginning that you're going to that's going to give birth. The sun is going to come up on something. So yeah, Gina's right about the messages that you're getting. Let us write it down. Every time write it down, because I know of which she speaks about forgetting to write things down and forgetting what's coming on. But yeah, write it down. And the thing is, it doesn't always have to be a dream. It could be like a waking thought.
Yeah,
So
like daydream.
there's something that sort of pops into your brain just as you're waking up. And if you're like me and you get up and you hit the ground running, stop for a minute, take a deep breath, write down what you have. Whether you write it down or you like for me, I have to record it into your phone, just so something that'll remind you, that'll trigger that thought again later on.
Right. And it might not even come to fruition right now. It could be months from now. But
Yeah.
it's the idea. That's a stem. It's a root from somewhere, but it's coming from somewhere divinely. Mary Jane's got a smirk. Look at this.
Shifting universes. And it's saying you're being blessed with the opportunity to change your gears. Whether it's you're thinking of changing location, jobs, houses, changing your attitude, trying something unusual for you, that the universe is supporting you right now, and giving you the little nudge that you may need. And now is the time to just accept what you didn't expect. And with these cards, there's a little poem or something, and the poem that it's called The Dream. So it's kind of fun.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
So it's
it.
cute.
I love it.
Very
Are you
nice.
gonna read us the dream?
Oh, okay. The taste and touch of you within, thoughts linger on a sweet caress. You come to me, no sounds distract, the night's embrace of innocence. The artist's brush across my lips, the palette rich in colors deep, to flow with feelings now renewed, and blend as one in breath and hue. Entwined our bodies bathe in love, and weep with longing's slow release. Emotion, song, and soft refrain awaken dreams that never cease.
Very, very cool.
And what is this deck?
This is, I just got it. It's called The Journey of Love.
Love it.
Noise.
Love it. Those cards are amazing. Very, very, very cool.
Okay, so we have in Ivanora. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right.
Even Nora.
Okay,
Sure, you can get a card, and very cool indeed. She said. I mean, I hope yes, I do hope that it makes sense. So whatever it is that's going on, you're going to be getting answers for it. If there's something that you need, something that you're working on, something to work towards.
Eva, there we go.
Eva. I like Eva Nora. I think it's pretty.
It is. It's like the Greek name Etoxia. And her name
Okay.
is Eva.
So I have Secret Temptation. being led astray. Okay, be careful. Okay, you're treading on some very dangerous waters right now. I'm going to actually look at this even more here. So there's a lot going on, and this is wow. Okay, there's a lot of turmoil and a lot of frustration and things going on in here, and then you've got two eyes on the external that's like watching, and all this negative energy. So being led astray and not in a good way. So I think you know what this is all about because it's a pretty powerful card, and it wouldn't come up unless unless you know what this is, okay? Because this is not anything minor. This is a major thing. Like could be life altering, but not in a good way.
Okay. Not sure how this will work together, but sometimes I don't see it until I see it. And this card is forgiveness. Okay. So, and it's not forgiveness of self. It's forgiveness of something that's going on around you. So it might be like Gina says it might be there's a lot going on around you. Exactly. It's a warning. So whatever it is that's going around you, don't take it too harshly to yourself. So you have to forgive that, for lack of a better word, forgive the situation, but accept the issues that's coming up with it because it's a message for you. But forgiveness is involved.
The two are working right here because if you have an issue with someone and it's like this, if you don't forgive them, that could be all that frustration, all that can just turn into this massive, making mountains out of molehills type things, gross. So if it's just as simple as a forgiveness thing, whether it's someone needs to forgive you or you need to forgive someone too, it's either way. It's been working with
yeah, I can never, even though one of my Reiki masters is, I can never do that.
I can never say it. But I do love the practice. I just can't say the word. It took me forever. I had to make a bio video one time with that, and I had to say it 20 million times.
Could it be family turmoil?
It could be, and then that could be the forgiveness. So
I'd say yes. Self-love. Thank you very much.
All right. So now those two are working very well in conjunction. And
it's just saying acknowledging it within yourself and quieting your mind and going within and making sure that you aren't forgetting to love yourself. So I don't know, maybe with you trying to forgive, you're forgetting to forgive yourself. I'm not really sure what this is saying. So to make sure that you're keeping space to love yourself.
Yeah.
And then I just pull one more out of my sacred deck here, whatever it is. It's foggy bog patience, and it's a crane in there. But you see this there's still this like fire energy. There's still a ball of energy. There's some kind of turmoil somewhere, whether you're privy or not. But you're involved. It could go to the bad part. I think your forgiveness, your self-love, I think those two cards working together with you will stave on this, if that makes sense. But it definitely could be family. It definitely could be.
Makes sense. It does make sense.
Doing a lot of positive thinking and manifestation to deal with the turmoil that I'm leaving behind. You mean? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. So don't be led astray by it. Don't let this happen. So do what you're doing to keep this away.
Yeah, I love it when things come together and make sense.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's true. And that's why we say you're the one. These cards pertain to you.
Yeah.
Right? To us, we tell you what we get, what we feel. You guys know the situations, all right? So you know how it will eventually end up, or let's
Yeah.
say now. But this is a now. This is going on now. So, all right, that's pretty awesome. You know,
That's a great night of readings. That's for the short time that we did it. It's okay. It's been an hour ish, and it seems to like everything works so well together. And I love how this is. I wish Athena was here, but we need to send her strength and healing and much love. She is our owl sister. She's so
Yep.
cute.
Love her to death. Love her, love her, love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going through a lot.
Okay.
Aw,
So,
you're very
ladies and gentlemen, y'all need to. Oh, my camera just went out of focus again. Hello. Okay, it's like, shut up, darling. Stop talking. There we go. And the weirdest thing is my camera's going out of focus. And tonight, there's so much going on in my brain right now that I keep getting little dizzy spells. You see,
answers you
a lot
need
of
are
stuff.
coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there that's going on in this hood. So,
This is for all of us. That's for all of us. Oh, and boy, there's a full moon in Gemini. But, yep, the answers you need are coming. So that's for all of us.
here's the one to go. You're giving too many fucks. Give 0. That's all of us. That's for everybody. That's a general reading. That's for everybody. We're all giving too many fucks. Okay? We're giving too many ducks with an F.
So you got to pull an in general for everybody rebel card.
That's what I just did. It says
Give
you're
too
giving
many
too many ducks with an F. Too many fucks. Give 0. Stop worrying about what other people think, say, and do. Do you?
I didn't know that was coming right from you. You want to do it in general, just for everybody, Mary Jane? Like a closing statement.
Respect.
Wow, love it.
Didn't I say that earlier? We need to respect ourselves and respect each other. People can't get over it, and she's stunning beauty.
Yep, look at that. What a powerful card there. There's a lot going on in that card.
Yep.
Holy cow, that's gorgeous. You guys send me a picture of that one. I love that. But that's it in a nutshell. In every field, in every work zone, everywhere, little cliques and communities and everything. If there's respect and love, there's no problem.
Yep. You don't have to know somebody personally to respect them. I'm not saying that if they do you wrong, but you know what? They're still a human being. They're still, whether they're, excuse my language, whether they're an asshole or not, they still deserve respect. Because no matter what, I just hope that people have enough respect for me to offer to share their respect with me. And if they don't, well, you know what? Guess what? I still respect you as a human being, and I'll still send you my love. Unless, of course, your name is George Sprinkles. And then I won't.
No one's always going to get along. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All kinds of people to run this world. You know, and
Because
if we were all the same, it would be very boring. No,
yeah, exactly. That's like having everybody have to eat the same damn cake for the rest of their life. I'm sorry. I need chocolate. I need vanilla. I need lemon.
Yeah, exactly. So none of us, like we were doing this with the paranormal community before that. No one investigates the same. No one does the same thing, and that's a good thing.
Exactly. You could have 12 people make it with the same damn ingredients, coming up with 12 different types of cakes. Doesn't matter. It's everybody's got to do what they got to do, be their own. So, grow up, behave, enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So Mary Jane, what's coming up for you? What have you been doing lately? Now I know
I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm just getting because I'm homeschooling again. So I'm getting the school year all organized for the kids, and then helping Sean with his scheduling and the business, the construction. Hoping that I can do something more for myself. But it's
Well,
you
big
claim
props
this
for-
room, right?
yeah.
In this room for yourself?
Well, yes, it's a guest room, so there's a bed and things, but it's more like if you stayed in here, it's like, you know, my crystals and my singing bowl and my tarot and
Awesome.
You will
So-
allow somebody to sleep there if they stay over, but they better pay a high price for that one. That's
well,
all I
it
gotta say.
initially was
Such
built.
good energy.
So my daughter, her now fiance, they are actually engaged.
Oh,
So I'm
congratulations.
going to have a new son-in-law. So when they came back, they stayed here for a couple of months, and then when they moved out after being here for a couple of months, I just kind of took it over.
Reclaimed it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, because right behind you, I don't know what that board like. What is that? Is that a TV?
That's a TV.
Oh, okay. So on that, you need to have like your spirit or something right there. Just
Yeah.
put over.
Yeah. It was. I was trying to hurry up and fix it today when you were like, oh, we might do cards. So Sean, being Sean, was very sweet and drilled a hole through the wall so I could put the Ethernet cord through so I could be in here.
Aw.
And he keeps, and like Logan bought me this. It's a selenite with the moons on it.
That was
Um,
the mic drop I did for your daughter was selenite.
So like this is where my sage and my Apollo and my pendulums and whatnot are.
And here's the thing is you start off with a little temporary, like my office used to just be a temporary thing because it was a spare room for guests. And now it's like, it's mine. Y'all can go sleep in the basement.
Yeah, this is everything room. It's my
Basement or the sofa. Y'all leave me alone.
zone.
So eventually it'll be completely yours. You know.
Yeah.
We'll make it
It's my
great.
little space.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm not.
You need seeds.
Logan's going to his first baseball game tomorrow, and I'm just being
Videos, please. Videos, please.
Well, I won't be there, so it's going to be an odd time for me. I won't be with him, but Dad will be. Dad and Uncle Eric will be. So.
Well, tell Dad to take videos for the aunties over here.
Or at least a good picture. You know, post a good picture.
Oh, of course he will.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will.
Nice uniform picture.
I love your
Yeah.
family. You got a great family. Good life.
Thanks.
I'm really happy for you.
Well, it's
These
ladies,
days,
it's time.
I'll stay, and that will be my room.
Yes, of course. It's
We'll
a
do some
queen
real
bed.
good.
It's actually the comfiest bed in the house. So.
She'll
I
get the
know, my
friends,
guest room too. My
friends
guest
and families discount.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh, let's see. Tanya, she says,
I'm old and need a nap. Thanks, ladies. I know sometimes.
I love you, Tanya.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, but my screen keeps something tells me I'm gonna need to have a new screen because I keep getting this.
Well, you're on your computer all the time. I mean, you know.
No, I know that, but there's like a weird thing going on in front. I can only see a shadow of what's going on back there. So it's like,
Well,
so maybe
new
it's
monitor time.
this technically is a new monitor. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a big one.
Yeah, big ass one.
Get one of those big old round ones, the oval things there. Take up space.
My phone, I unplugged my phone. I have a landline. Right? I unplugged my phone before I go on, and it just beeped at me. And I looked, and it's like 10 o'clock. Like, how weird is that?
There it is.
It knew the time. Okay,
Perfect.
time to call it. But listen, everybody, I'm glad that y'all came, and Mary Jane, thank you so much for.
Thank you for having me. It's always fun. I'm getting more relaxed. So.
You are. You're an old pro now. There's no excuse. There's no nothing.
Okay, not old,
And
but you're a
then
pro.
very, very shortly, you won't even be reading. You'll just be talking.
Yeah.
And you know.
The thing is that we all start the basic way. I know a lot of people say you have to take courses and whatever. I never took a course. I had somebody once tell me that I wasn't able to do readings on their Facebook page unless I did it their way. And by doing that, I would have to take their course. And this was in the beginning of my understanding of spirit. And I was like, okay. And then a day later, I went, no, thanks. It's just, no, I have to do it my way. No two people do things the same. I started with the books. I had the books. I read it, and I was like, eh. And then you just sort of fall into it. You get the feel of the cards, And no matter what deck you pick up, you can always work it. You work it the way you work it. And if anybody, it's read the book. It gives you a base, it
You
gives you a
see how they
foundation.
go with our cards and whatnot? It's just the things that just come to you like this, right at first. Because you got this in spades.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love you. I love your energy. I love you. Mama, I missed you so much. I needed my mama. I needed a mama.
Well, you know where I am. You know where to find me. Stuck in my office. And eventually I'll find that I may end up having to work from home. And if I do, then I'll be around all the time. Okay.
Good, then we can finish our book.
Yeah, what we need to get, once things calm down, with all your events, and you've cleaned the stuffing out of your house, then
I'm going to
get
fix the floor this weekend.
There
I
you
was like,
go.
"You gonna do what?" I said, "I gotta fix the floor on the porch." I'm gonna be ripping up a
Oh,
floor.
look, here's Miss Taryn, one of the peaches.
Hey, hey, girlie, I was putting up. You missed it all. We
There
were
was
just
pretty pictures of you
catching
earlier.
up, and I put up a whole bunch of pictures of you, and I love your face, and of you and everything at the bash. So I was showing all the pictures. I don't know where they are because I got like 100 pictures on here now, but they were up there, and you were on them.
Go back and watch the show. You'll just see.
Yeah, go back and
Even
watch
if you don't listen to us, yibber yabber, you'll get to see your pretty face a
the
couple
panel
of times.
pic that we did.
I love it.
There you go. There you are, baby girl.
See, that's my favorite picture, the one in the middle, the best speaker of the house,
The
the
speaker,
best speaker in the
Roscoe.
panel.
Roscoe.
Miss Taryn goes, I love Mary Jane. Yep, we do too.
Yep, we do too.
I don't think she's talking about that kind, but
It's okay. Works either way.
Good. All right. So anyway, we're gonna say ciao for now, and
Good night, bonsoir, and we will see you next week. Same time, same bad channel.
we have a regular next week. We have Dr. Paul L. Hanna. He can actually look at you and tell what's wrong with you and help diagnose you and fix you and all that kind of neat stuff. So it's actually the longest bio video that I have made. So he better not fail because it was the tough one. But I'm going to play our video, and our next video includes Athena, but she didn't give us a crystal this week, so we miss her. But she's out being mom. She's being mom, and she's taking care. She's not feeling well. She's taking care of sick people and that. Everything.
Been there, done that.
Yes. We know what it is. We know what it is. Mary Jane, thanks. Hang out. All right, so ciao, everybody. Join us next week. We're going to try and get right back in an even keel. Maybe even do a few more of these pop-up reading shows because I love it.
Because we can.
Because
we miss it. All right, my darlings. Night.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the Fox Den with Gina B and Mama D. We are here every Thursday evening from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing you a variety of guests. We stream live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, as well as all our Anchor FM venues. We hope you enjoyed our show, our guest, and our featured Crystal of the Week segment with Athena Bari, and we would also appreciate it and love it if you would go to our YouTube channel, The Fox Den with Gina B and Mama D, subscribe, like, and definitely hit that notification button to never miss a show. We'll see you all next week, and subscribers, watch for our pop-up shows as well.